What's good, everybody? It's H back with another video. Check out the 12 Hub Sneaker Podcast down in the bio. We had a crazy episode that we just recorded right before I started this video. This is all about the sneakers and the culture right now. I want to talk about a new pickup I got, another SB. I think it's the second SB I've done on this new channel, so hope you appreciate this one. Go like and subscribe and all that good stuff below and tell me what you think. But yeah, we are over here, and I got this SB Dunk Low Limousine collaboration. It dropped this past Saturday, I believe September 5th or something, 5th or 6th. And it was $135. It looks like a football. And that's mainly what intrigued me about it. Because I saw the pictures and I thought, that's pretty cool. I want to see what it's like. I didn't know how detailed they go into it. So Limousine is a brand. Skaters, they're like a skate shop, skate brand, whatever, and a bunch of new skaters on them. They're kind of new in the game, and Nike's been doing a lot of good collabs, like with Arts and Rec and all these more lower, not as famous as these other skate shop type of places. And I think that's awesome, like giving the little guys some shine like they did back in the day. They got a lot of other people on. So Limousine did an amazing job collaborating here. I already opened the shoe because I opened it on the pod, but I just want to show you guys this and, give you my feedback. I think there's some good things and some bad things about the shoe. Overall, I think they're good as far as conceptually. Design-wise, there's a couple things you could always do better, right? So here's the shoe. Just pull them out. This is what they look like, all bared up. So this is the Nike one. This is it says Limo on the back heel tab here. If you can see that. It's all nice leather, very green, what do they call it? Tumbled and nice. Comes with a lot of shoelaces. This is the crazy part about this, John. I can't pull all these out, but it's got approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra laces plus a pair of basic white shoelaces in the shoe already, and another pair of white ropey laces. There's 3, 4 rope laces and another basic pair, but this is sort of like reflective material on the basic pair. So you get a lot of laces, if anything. The insole looks like that's their logo. I'm not gonna pull it out. It's like, if you could see that, it's this thing, but black on a blue sole. Nothing too crazy to look at there, anything spectacular. And then there's a Nike SB with another blue sole in there. There is this little hint right here. I believe that might be their logo. I'm not sure. I'll put their logo up on the screen, but they have 2 little emblems on each side. And then on this shoe, it says Limousine Playmaster. Nice script, and then this other logo there. So nice little intricate details overall. Basic, branding across the board. Otherwise, oh yeah, and also like the inner part, this one's a little better to look at. You have, it's like a mesh, sort of, I guess that's to mimic sort of like a football jersey. I don't know if you could really see that in the camera. Focus in on that, John, come on. Yeah, there it is. So it's sort of like this mesh material that looks like, the football jersey material. Overall, I think conceptually this was a dope idea, and football season just started the weekend these released. So very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, big detail that I forgot. Right here, where you loop the laces, it looks like a football. It's got this is legit, where the leather and everything. You lace it right through there. And another detail that I actually pointed out on the pod, and I believe it's only on one of the notes on both shoes. This little thing where you put the air, so it's got like like you pump up the ball. So they did really make it seem like they pulled apart a football. The only thing I don't like, and this is just me being nitpicky, sort of has like this metallic black swoosh thing here. It's painted on, obviously. I wish they sewed on a leather one, another textured leather maybe, or something like that, just to give it a little more of a premium look. Now I know they were going for like the football look and making it look like a football altogether, and they did a good job of doing all of that, but I feel like that would have made it stand out a little bit more and make it look a little cooler. Black on the here. So one thing I did notice about these, they seem to be a bit more narrower than your regular SB. So what I've heard, the homeboy Drew was on the podcast this week, and he bought a pair. He already tried them on with different laces. He said the green laces go hard in this, so visualize that or Google that if you can. Or run it through Google Gemini or ChatGPT. It does anything for you now. It'll probably generate a picture with these with green laces if you need it. They don't care anymore. There's no laws. Anywho, that's cool, all of that. I have, I'm reserving my opinions for this overall until I actually put it on my feet. I think, like I said, dope conceptually. One of my favorite dunks to come out this year. And I only say that because, I like unique looking shoes. Arts and Rec was dope. And other than that, I can't even recall now. I might, all those purple ones, I forgot her name. But it was a woman skater. And I'll put the picture of the dunk up there. But that one too, that one was very dope. A higher ranking on that. This one, overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Just because the whole football concept, it looked weird. Where my guys were like ragging on it, like, ugh, what are you going to do with that? But getting them in hand, looking at the quality of the leather, looking at like what you can do overall with these at some point, if you decide to, I think it's going to be a dope for those fits, especially if you're, out there at the football game or whatever. I think that these will go hard and people will stare, because this is what it is right here. That's so dope. When I pulled it out the box, I was like, oh shit, look at that. That just makes it all for me with this shoe for the most part. Limousine did a really good job. Not many factory defects here. I mean, it's a little glue here, whatever. It's a dunk. You're supposed to skate it, so whatever. I think these will hold up if you skate them. Definitely gonna, you scuff them up. They'll probably look pretty cool scuffed up. I ain't gonna be mad at it. But yeah, tell me what you think down there below the comments and all that good stuff. And definitely check out the podcast. We went in this week. Get at me in the comments. Like, subscribe. Remember, 12 Hub podcast. We have 2 every week. So subscribe to both down in the bio. And let me know what you think of the Nike SB Limousine collab. Peace.